We are here, we are live, and at any point I will come back to the screen because I don't know what the
Now we can't hear you.
We can't hear you or see ourselves.
I'm here. We're here. Can you see me? I pressed something and my phone decided to do something else. And if we are lucky, and I think we should be simultaneously right now on Instagram. Yes, we are. We are. And we're on the correct channel. Okay, good. Everything is coming up me. Okay, good. Let me tell you. Okay, so we are here. It is another week of your midweek laughter. And as usual, we have a lot in store for you with our new format. We have 2 videos and we have 6 stories plus an update story for a bonus if we get to it because people are out here in these streets and they're crazy. But before we get into any of that, we're going to go ahead, for those of you who are new here, and introduce ourselves in alphabetical order.
Yes, everyone, welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these internets. If this is your first time watching, listening to us, welcome to the show. My name is Garcia. You're going to meet my co-host in a second, but welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk. Yes, this show, we want to thank, first of all, Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Thank you to Radio Regent. You can check out the replays of our show every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the Internet Radio. So come through, podcast vibes. And then, of course, we tape the show live right here on YouTube every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So what you got to do is you got to make sure you subscribe. So you know when we go live. And then what you got to do is head over to Instagram. And you need to follow us on Instagram because we are live, as Toshiba had just said. Yes. We are live on Instagram every Wednesday as well, simultaneously. So check us out there. Make sure to check us out on all our socials. Telly, sister, friend, sister, girl.
Sister, girl, sister, friend, sister. I am so confused. Hey, everyone. It's your girl, Telly. I'm also a proud member of the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. Listen, we're living in the days of delusion. We're living in the days of confusion. We're living in the days of what the hell is going on. But together, we will figure it out. We're going through some interesting things. There's some questionable activities happening, but you know what? It's giving us content, and therefore we're able to share all this content with all of you and give you our take, our Bible on what all this is. That's right, I'm using the word. Now, mind you, our word is not as heavy as the word, but you know what we're saying. Listen, y'all, you're in for a treat. You're going to hear some stuff where you're going to wish you never heard it, but why should we suffer by ourselves? You're going to suffer with us as we all come together and take in this lovely, amazing, hella interesting information that we didn't ask for, but we're going to give you our advice anyway. Sheba girl, tell these beautiful people who you are. You can set them up for the foolishness that they're about to see and hear. Oh dear.
I got my notebook. I am Sheba. They call me Sheba. I'm the final member of this amazing crew. And as my girls say, we have a lot to cover. So I'm going to jump right into it and say, Gen Z is at it again.
Oh, Lord.
And they have felt like they've invented something. And they've even named what they apparently have invented, which is not new, as you will see from this clip. However, in a segment I'm calling Master Dating. Again, Master Dating. And at any point it will play, and here we go.
Young people are now taking themselves out on elaborate solo dates. And I'm going to be careful here because this trend is called master dating. TikTok is all over this trend. I can't Because it doesn't just include dates. It might also involve buying yourself some nice gifts. Take yourself to dinner first. Even spending some time with buying yourself some flowers. One expert suggests that your co-anchor keep reading the rest of this, but she won't because she wants me to laugh my way through this. Now, you can send yourself flowers in the morning with a card that says, "Can't wait to see you tonight." Come on, man. Is this real? The point is to love yourself as a person and realize you deserve good things. Oxygen. Somebody, Steve, you got oxygen over there? It's called master dating. It's a solo date with yourself. Come on, Howard. Give me. Stop it.
Oh my goodness. Yep. You heard it right. I am just going to take this off the screen here. At any point, I'll do that. There we go.
Okay.
Master
You know what?
dating.
Okay. That's what the young people are doing now.
You know, we are living in what they call the lonely era. And what is really, and I understand, I get it in a way. People are saying, well, we're going to own our things. We have women marrying themselves. You know, we have people that have decided that their dog is going to be their companion for life and no one else will ever be, you know, as close to them as their pet. But
oh dear.
It's funny to me because this whole, I don't even want to say the word for fear someone will use AI to make me say something else, but master dating. It's not new. No. Like you mentioned, Sheba, this solo dating, this is something people have done for centuries. You go to the movies by yourself, you go to dinner, you go to the park, chill by yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So it's not even that. It's just the fact that why do we have to put this stupid name on it? The poor man could barely.
That was hilarious.
Breathe.
That was hilarious. Oh my god.
Because the word is so stupid.
It's so funny. Like his laugh from the beginning to end, he was trying so hard to keep us together, but the foolishness that these young people are putting themselves through. Why do they always feel like they need to invent a new word for everything? It's like what's already old?
That's already existed.
It already existed. You didn't create anything new.
It's just like Gen Z are like the new colonizers. Like honestly, Gen Z are like new colonizers because colonizers went to places that already existed and put a flag there and said we discovered it. That's what Gen Zers are now. We've discovered something new. Oh my God, did you know if you take yourself out on a date, it's master dating. And you can even send yourself flowers. Well, all of that is also stupid. It's all stupid. Why am I sending myself flowers?
Why? Are people that like afraid to talk to people?
This is the problem, right?
That's how bad
this is showing how pitiful this lonely era is getting for people that are choosing to do like I get it.
Good.
Girl, you see that cute purse, you want to buy it for yourself. Go ahead. I get that. Good. But don't be like, I'm doing this because I'm dating myself. It's like, what? No, you're buying the purse because you want it.
You want to buy the purse. You want the purse.
Right. You want to go see a movie. You just want to go see the movie. You're not taking yourself on a date to see the movie.
To prove to yourself that you love yourself.
You don't need to do that. Just say that you want to buy the bag or just say you want to go see the movie and call it a day.
It's so weird.
You don't have to put a name on it.
It's exhausting. You guys are exhausting. Gen Z, we find you exhausting. You're exhausting people. You exhaust us. We are exhausted by you. Enough is enough. But we're going to move on. Ladies, I'm actually going to jump out of this and come back in because I can no longer see myself on the screen, even though I can see myself on Instagram. So I'm going to jump out and jump right in. BRB, 10 seconds, talk to yourself. I'll be back.
No worries, girl. Listen, everyone, you know how this goes. Technology.
Yes.
It loves to do its thing.
Yes.
But the three of us are so professional.
Exactly.
We just roll with it.
We've got
that's the lesson right there.
You know what?
Right?
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you a story that I did hear. That's
let's hear it.
So apparently what's happened is that this girl found out years ago, I think it's in court now, that her boyfriend was sleeping around with other dudes. And he was actually taking the
sample
from the men and putting it in her food without her knowledge.
What?
And she was
eating.
Yeah,
shall we call it male juice?
Yes. That her boyfriend
confiscated,
collected from his.
So how long was this? How long did this? Now I'm sorry, everyone. This is not scripted.
I came in at the wrong time. I came in at the wrong time.
Right? I know. I was trying to finish.
I'm just curious. How long? Real quickly. How long did she?
It went on for a couple of months. She was dating this guy. Things were going well until one day they were at dinner with all their friends, and one of the friends was like making fun of saying how he was eating a lot. He's like, "Gosh, you're eating so much food," and he was like, "Shut up!" And then he said, "Oh, if she only knew what else you were eating." And yes, girl.
Well, is this a story time on Tickety Talk?
Yes, it is.
Girl,
I'll drop it in the chat. Drop
it in the chat.
But there's certain things. What happens to just taking stuff to our grave? I could take that.
I would have never. I would never share that.
No.
Because I understand our 6 brown chicks people. We don't know what these people look like.
Right.
But you're on TikTok. I see your whole face.
Yes. But you know what though? This girl, so I believe she did share it on Reddit first. And then other people have taken this story
and ran with it.
And have been
retelling
it. But apparently if you really care, you could look up because of course she obviously went forward with charging him because it's highly illegal to put things in people's food without their knowledge.
Indeed. Okay, we're done.
So
wow, story times.
We have some more very interesting stories for you all today. Trust and believe.
Oh dear Lord.
And we'll get right back into it because that was a lot. I'm glad I came back. All right. Moving on to our next actual segment that I'm calling Dispute, and this is courtesy of 6 Brown Chicks. Let's go. This is a safe space, right? Question mark?
Sure.
I've had the same dream for a few months. I'm in a field of lavender.
Ooh.
I'm nude and skipping around with dark-skinned female twins. We roll around in the lavender and we smell so good to each other. I become Rihanna. I'm singing. Then black, muscular men arrive and they beat me into submission. They're taking turns, bending me like a pretzel, and I moan so loudly in my sleep that it wakes my wife. Problem. I'm a happily married Southern white man, and I think I've been cursed. I had my palms read in NOLA. For those who don't know, it's New Orleans. I didn't like her reading that I was gay in my future life, so I disputed the charges and got my full refund. Ever since the dream started, and they're trying to convince me to get involved with black men. I'm not gay, but I can't stop the dreams. The palm reader put me on her do not engage list so she won't help me. Advice.
Sir, I'll leave you to your dreams.
Sir,
I'll leave you to your dreams.
Here's the thing. First of all, you're running through a lavender field with two naked ladies,
Women.
two black women,
And then
and then turns into Rihanna.
and then you turn into Rihanna.
it turns into Rihanna.
Then the muscular black naked men show up, and they
do things to him.
Do the things, and he's all about it. Sir, just admit, like his subconscious is telling him.
You know what he should do? This is like the night version of Rihanna's S&M video. Nah, 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 come on.
I'm done with you.
It's like dominatrix thing.
Yeah. Now, yes, okay, fine. You're a white Southern man, but sir.
Well, you know, homosexuality doesn't care if you're a white.
You could have been married for 60 years.
It is what it is for you, and if that's. Maybe you should listen to your subconscious. I don't know.
Because I've never had such dreams.
No.
Every dream I've had, that's like sexual. Every dream has been a man, a gorgeous man. Oh my god, y'all.
So, sir.
Yeah. So I mean, I know that the hardest thing for humans is to look in the mirror and be honest with what you see, and I think he needs to be honest. Like, let your wife go and find a relationship with someone who is heterosexual, because I think he's suppressing something.
Yeah, we should give more detail.
Like you turn into
Rihanna. And a bunch of men came out and did things with him. And
the palm reader, listen, we are Jamaican, we understand about Abia. But this was a palm reader. So the palm reader, she read your palm and then threw some Abia on you, and now that's why you're having these dreams.
Yeah.
Sir, ma'am, ma'am, sir. Like, you're homosexual.
The way I am. It's like, no, sir, it's you.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
that is like 2025.
Be you.
That's what I'm saying.
We're done with you. Take care. Enjoy your dreams.
Don't eat any more late night food. I don't know. Stay away from the spicy food.
Exactly. No spicy food after 9 p.m.
After 9 p.m.
That's our advice.
Right after
no spicy food.
Yes, that is the advice.
That was hilarious. Wow.
I got nothing. I got nothing. Well, this one here.
Oh dear.
This one here.
Uh-oh.
In a segment we are calling Snacks. Here we go. My 36-year-old mama is always at the party. I throw kickbacks at her house for my 20-year-old friends, but I don't like for her to attend. I want her to prep the food and leave. I thought my friends liked her cooking, but I fell out with one of them and he snapped, "Get in line, YN, before I become your stepdaddy." Before I could hit him, another friend confronted him. I thought my friend was defending me, but he was defending my mama. She's sleeping with him too. Understand that? Sleeping with him too. As in there's more than one friend she's sleeping with. This is embarrassing. Basically, my friends, plural, hang out with me to crack my mama. I tried to talk to her about this. Stop bringing me snacks and I'll stop gobbling them up. This ain't cool. Advice?
Well, I mean, she told you what to do. She said stop bringing home snacks and she won't gobble them up. That's what she said.
I mean, she did give you a solution.
She said.
She did offer a solution.
She did. She's telling me
what do you say? Here's the thing, right? She's a grown woman.
Yeah.
And so are your friends, unfortunately. You're 20-something-year-old
and you're
adults.
Right.
Yeah.
So your friends are also grown. And I mean, they're consenting adults.
Yeah.
You're the one that bought them over there. It's not it's no one's fault that your mom is cute. She's a
10.
She's obviously cute.
The guys want
to she's giving it away. Listen, I would lose. I won't lie. I would lose my mind if that was my mom.
Oh, for sure.
At the same time, what are you going to do? Yes, it's awful. Your mom should not be sleeping
Oh
with
yeah.
your
No, she
20
shouldn't.
something
She
year old
shouldn't.
friend.
No.
Absolutely not. And your 20 something year old friends are just trying to say that they got what, and friends, and the fact that it is plural. I think he would be a lot more okay if it was one friend. But she's sleeping with friends, like friends, plural.
Yeah,
Okay, that
it's
means multiple,
A
more
lot
than one.
more than
yeah.
what
No one
we
wants to
are
see their mom in
doing.
that light, most definitely, and I
Absolutely not.
understand. But the only advice I can give is like, sir, maybe, you know, she's still gonna just do what she's gonna do, but don't bring
Any
don't bring
snacks.
them over.
The woman said, "Stop."
If she's gonna
bringing me
party with
snacks."
them, then she'll have to deal like she'll have to figure that out on her own.
I say
She's
But
cut your
saying,
mama
"Listen, this
off.
is my
Cut her
house."
off. Cut her off. Cut off your
yeah,
Maybe
toxic
he
mom.
needs to
Your mom
become
is
more
toxic.
interesting, because if your
Yeah.
friends are more interested in your mom more than they are in you, maybe you're not that
Well,
interesting.
their mom has a vagina. That is why their mom is more
and she
interested,
can
and she's
cook.
letting
And
him
she can
play. And
and
exactly,
she's got to be
so she's
cute.
got a
She has
vagina.
to have
She
some
got
kind
a
of cuteness to
vagina,
her.
Yeah,
and she can cook, and she's letting them play in her vagina while she feeds them.
right.
So, we can say
And
vagina.
then for her, it's like an easy spree.
So
She gets to play with young boys, and her son gets to keep friends. I mean, they need to work it
Yeah,
out.
I think that too.
They need to work it
We
out.
know what's going on. The generation, like the Gen X and the millennial generation, we're all looking good.
We're
So,
looking tight
you
and
know,
right.
the problem is that we have a bunch of 40 plus women walking around looking great.
Better than
okay,
most.
we should not be sleeping with our children's friends.
No,
I could
No.
not imagine
Oh
sleeping
my
with
God.
no.
my
I mean,
22 year old
I would
daughter's
never do this.
friend.
It's
I
gross.
would
No.
never.
Mm.
But
It's
unfortunately, he
disgusting,
can't stop her
bro.
No.
unless she has her own morale. We
And she
have the
does not.
morale
She
to
does
not
not.
He
do
has
that.
no
She has
She
no
morals.
has
morale.
none.
She wants what
He
she
has
wants. She said
no
she wants.
morals,
Yeah, because
no morals, has
it's
no integrity.
yeah,
Cut her off, young man. Cut her
it's
off.
giving 304.
What he needs to do is move out.
Also, yes, does he live with his mom?
Move out.
Well, he said, yes, he throws the kickback at her house
At her.
for
Okay,
Okay.
then
his
from now
friends.
So he
on,
doesn't even need
But
to
the
have
go
the
thing
there.
about it,
kickback
he said,
at
well,
your
don't
own house.
go, yeah, at your own house. Because if he says her
Right.
house, that means he must live somewhere else. So do not bring
Yeah.
your friends
So
over to your
So he
holy
doesn't even
mother's
need to
house.
be over
or
there.
get on your phone, get some Uber Eats to bring you down
Yeah.
some food, and bring your friends to your place.
Yeah, for real.
And because
You
your mom is her
can't.
house.
Yeah, you can't.
This is a weird situation.
Yeah, I
And
feel bad
what
for
the
you.
Yeah, that's not.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, sir.
Because imagine sitting around and they're talking about your mom, about the girl that they were in last night, and that girl is your mom. Nobody wants to think about,
Right,
first
and
of all, their mom as
she's walking around in her little cut off shots, probably walking around like,
You know
it's a
this.
no.
yeah,
We
that's
move
rough.
on. We move on. Okay, so in the next segment called Aunt Betty, here we go.
Not Aunt Betty.
My boyfriend's Aunt Betty was the family scammer. I met my boyfriend years ago when he and his mom came to my apartment building to retrieve stolen jewelry from Betty. She stole other family members' husbands and money too. Betty was much older and she needed family to take care of her. Nobody would, and I felt bad for her. I'm a home health nurse and Betty lives on my floor. I visited, cooked, and cleaned for her behind my boyfriend's back. Betty wrote me a note of thanks and instructed me to clean out her apartment and keep everything I wanted after she died. Betty died and I kept her vintage designer bags. Damn, those are worth a lot of money. One of them had $28,000, but the bills were old and in very bad condition. My boyfriend's mothers and sisters are looking for that money and are accusing each other of theft. The family is at war. Do I tell my boyfriend I have the money or stay out of it? Girl, you keep your mouth shut and you better go find some way to get those crisp dollars. First of all, the family didn't want to take care of her when she was old. They
No.
said she was a scammer. They
Yeah.
cut her off. You
Yeah.
took your time. You went and sat with Aunt Betty, took care of Aunt Betty, made sure Aunt Betty's good. And now they're arguing over Aunt Betty's goods, who was a scammer that they didn't want to take care of. You don't tell
That's right.
nobody nothing.
Keep your mouth closed, girl.
Yeah, to be honest with you, sis, this is the time where you start looking for a new apartment, new place to live, get that money looked at, get somebody to do something. Yeah, and don't tell them
Just say one word.
Thing. They don't deserve anything.
Technically, it's not even any of her business because he's like, well, yo, I'm just the girlfriend. I'm just the girlfriend.
Right.
So if they want to fight and bicker over items that belonged to a woman that they clearly
didn't care about,
disrespected, didn't like, cursed her off, they didn't want to be there for her. She turned around and said, you know what? I'm going to be the Christian and I'm going to help this woman out. And the Lord blessed her with not only a whole bunch of designer handbags, but $28,000.
Yeah, go ahead, sis.
But listen, keep it.
That's the Lord's blessing. Exactly. That is the Lord blessing you for being a good person.
Exactly.
And you take the blessing.
I'm making a deposit. I'm finding out a way. I'm sitting down with the bank manager to figure out what I need to do and putting that stuff in my bank account, putting it in an RRSP, whatever I need to do to make sure it's solidified, and that's all. No one would ever know.
No one would know. Just me and
not even you two girlies, my besties, my girlies.
No, this is something you
wouldn't know. All you would know is that we would be going out a lot more. I'd be like, I've got it. I'd be covering a lot of like, don't worry, girl.
You got a bonus. You got a bonus at work. You got a nice hefty bonus. You got a bonus.
That's all.
Client gave you a bonus. Mind your business, girl. Don't tell these people nothing. Aunt Betty was trying to make right with God before she passed over, and God bless you. We don't throw God's blessings back in God's face. No. So you say nothing. You let them argue and fight. They didn't want to take your poor Aunt Betty. Listen, when people are on their way out, you are nice to them. You don't say, I don't want to help you.
Yeah.
You're nice to people when they're on their way out. So sorry, no, let them argue. And why they arguing and fighting over money that's not theirs? I've never understood that about people. You're arguing and fussing over money and it was scammer money. You guys said she was stealing husbands and money and doing all the things.
Right.
You also want scammer money? No. Take your money and go about your business. That's our advice.
That's our advice.
That's what we got. We have another half to go into more segments before we get into it. This is our mid-show break. I'm going to film. I know, right? Even with all the stories. I'm going to throw it over to Carl, and then we're going to come back. Garcia!
Yes, everyone, welcome to to radio. Sorry, now I'm just all messed up. Okay, not your typical girl talk. We're trying to make sense of the foolishness on these deep, dark internets. We want to thank Radio Regent for having the replays of our show every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So be sure to check us out on Radio Regent. That's internet radio for y'all. And then, of course, we tape this show live right here on YouTube and on Instagram. So be sure to check us out on our socials. Not Your Typical Girl Talk is the handle. So excited that we are back on Instagram again. And just noticed that King Beautiful Intelligence did say that they were happy to see us on Instagram again. So yes, we are back on Instagram. So be sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let's get back to the foolishness that we have planned and slated.
Oh gosh.
Listen, if you were with us last week, you got introduced to Bradley like we did. And Bradley is back. Bradley has some more stories to tell, and his teacher is going to tell them. So in the next video segment that I'm calling, Oh, Bradley, here we go. Eventually, when it decides to do it, and here we go.
So I had this white 8-year-old student named Bradley that I identified as step black because the stepfather was black. So I'm talking to one of my students, Tanner, and he's telling me a story about how his mom got pulled over, but the cop gave her a warning. Bradley over here is going to talk about, sounds like white privilege to me. Brother, what are you talking about? He's going to talk about, well, when me and my stepdad got pulled over only because we were black, we didn't get no warning. I was like, you keep saying we, but the only black person that was in that car was your stepdad, and your stepdad already told me the story. He gonna talk about, no, the police thought he was the only black person in that car, and then when they got to the car and I started talking, they heard the sauce in my voice. They knew I was step black. Wait, Brett, so what you're saying is that these police automatically knew you were something that they have no idea that exists. And he gonna talk about, yep. And then that's the other thing. They said they told my stepdad that they pulled us over for tags. That don't even make sense. That was a lie because we weren't even playing tag. To be so young, loud, and wrong. Yeah, no, that's not what tag means. He gonna talk about, and then I told the police that he could tag these nuts. Absolutely not. No, thank you. And then he gonna look at Tanner and talk about, nothing makes your day more bright than to wake up white, I guess. Bro, y'all are literally just saying, you know what?
I'm sorry. That was hilarious. Nothing makes your day more bright than to wake up white. And I don't know why we got arrested with tags. We weren't playing tag.
Listen, Bradley knows what's up. Bradley knows it's hard out there being a black man. Bradley said they walked up and they realized there were two of us here because they understand I'm step black.
Like,
Bradley's step black.
Doesn't it make you like want to spend a day with Bradley?
It does.
Absolutely. I want to hang out
oh my
with
gosh,
Bradley.
Please let me babysit Bradley for a couple of hours.
Please. I don't even like babysitting kids.
I don't even like.
And I'm not big up on kids. Kids are cute. Kids are great. They're cute.
Right. I just don't like having to be responsible.
But with Bradley, it's like, yes.
But with Bradley,
yeah. Like, I want to interview Bradley. I want to know his life as a
You know what? It's an interesting world when you're growing up with TikTok.
So amazing.
I hope to live to be a very, very old lady so I can see how these TikTok kids grow up to become full-on grown adults in middle age.
And working in
because Bradley, we are living in a time now where the redheads, the gingers, have now claimed that they are black. That they are black. They are you and me.
They got on the black side of the internet.
We are black.
They don't want to leave.
And this is something where everyone is like, yep.
Come on down.
Prince Harry's black and Ed Sheeran is black, and because they're redheads, so they're black. So we're living in a generation where we have full-on white people claiming blackness, and simply because TikTok said they could, and they're living in it and taking all the oppression with it, and they're out on the street talking about how their lives matter because they're black, and step black, which I don't even understand.
Step black. These kids are also very clever.
Bradley said, thank you. Bradley said, listen, he's my stepdad. He is black. If he is my stepdad, that means I am step black. Bradley had Bradley math, and I'm here for Bradley's math.
Bradley math. Exactly. And I think we should also give a good hand to stepdad, because he's this black man that's raising that's helping to raise.
He obviously respects,
and he
respects his dad.
And Bradley
obviously really respects his dad.
And is always with his dad. Always with that. Always with his dad.
I think it's great, and I think that
absolutely
parenthood, it doesn't matter what.
It should not matter.
What race your parent is.
Shouldn't matter.
I have friends that have grown up with parents that are of a different race, and they love their parents. Their parents are their parents. It doesn't matter if their skin is of a lighter complexion or darker complexion.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. I wish the whole world could honestly just be like, hey, you know what? You're my dad, and I'm taking everything that you have, all the oppression, all the hate. I'm taking it because I'm your son. So
go ahead.
That's what Bradley has done.
Go ahead.
I just think it's really.
I
just wish that I was that witty when I was.
I wonder where Bradley's biological father is.
I have a feeling Bradley might take him out or something. Like Bradley gives Bradley is given he's given boys in the hood. He's given that kind of level. Like
Bradley,
I don't want to be on the same street as Bradley at night.
Bradley is not to be
He
played
might
with.
unalive somebody. Like, you know what, Bradley?
He probably has cornrows.
He probably like little
Bradley,
Bradley on the Boondocks. He does.
didn't you hear Bradley say they heard the sauce in his voice, so they
heard the
knew what was up? They heard the sauce,
in
so
his voice.
let
I wish all
Bradley
black
Bradley.
people
I feel you.
just loved us as Bradley loves us.
I love the
right?
sauce in my voice.
Bring the sauce.
I mean, I
love
don't
the
have as
sauce
much
as
as perhaps maybe some Americans would think.
We don't have as much as Bradley.
No, Bradley's
Bradley's
more black than I am.
His sauce.
He's more black than me.
Bradley,
We're black on both sides, and he's still more black than us.
He's more black. He's like
He's
Eminem
black.
black. Like he's so black.
He's black.
You know, some white guys are just like they go on that they're more black. Like Eminem.
Oh yeah, you've met these white guys.
Yeah, it's like,
that are
dude,
way more
calm down.
black
Like I get
than
it. You
all
love
of
black
us.
culture. You
I met Bradley.
Calm
Listen,
down.
Bradley's gonna be out here with his. Bradley's gonna find his black wife in like the
He
sixth
is.
grade.
Gonna make a black wife
Okay,
very
and he's gonna go off,
Right?
and Bradley's gonna say, you know what's up. A black man's got to get his black queen. I feel you, Bradley. It's like,
Listen, Team Bradley.
we are team Bradley up here, and we want it. Every week, if I can bring a Bradley story,
Yeah,
we
get
will
little
bring a
updates
Bradley
on
story.
him.
But moving on
Hilarious.
from Bradley, because Lord knows 6 brown chicks gives us a lot. And
They do. They do.
speaking of stepchildren, and speaking of children, this child in this one may have neither become my stepchild or my child because this child is a demon. So, in a segment I'm calling Demon, here we go. My 11-year-old son has entered his demon phase.
Uh-oh.
He used my credit card and spent $998 on video games, so I took his phone. 998 on video games. Okay. He crazy glued my mouth and eyelids closed while I slept. I woke up with stroke face. I'm trying to scream, call 911, and he said, I don't have a phone. I took myself to the emergency room. I lost a week of work. I sent him to live with his dad. I didn't miss him. About a month later, this kid was back in my house. His father got a DNA test and kicked my son out when the results came back. His real dad is my friend's husband, so I can't expose him. My son is twice as angry now, and he's destructive. He hates me. The men I date avoid me because of my son. What to do? Where can I send him? First of all, karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. And secondly, the only place you can send him is to hell because this child is clearly a demon. But let me tell you how karma will come. So your son is all of the pain. You were out there causing your friend because she was probably out there telling you her husband was cheating, but little did she know he was cheating with your ass. And when she was over there congratulating for your pregnancy, she didn't know you were having her stepchild or whatever, child. Child.
Yeah.
So your son is the sins biting your backside.
Yep.
That's
the curse. It's like,
you know what?
That's your
my advice to her is
that's the curse.
My advice to her is you raised him.
You gave birth to him.
I mean, look, like what do you expect of us to say to you other than the only way this child has another place to go is if you expose who the real father is. And at this point, he's not going to want anything to do with that child. Anyway, so this kid is all on you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. 100%. You now have to raise the demon. That's on you.
That's on you. I mean,
no one else.
She held.
got
She
nothing else
the
to
child is
say.
half.
Give the kid back his
her.
phone.
And
Let him
I
rule
mean,
you. Let him rule you. Let him rule the
you.
house, and he
That's
won't give
it.
you any trouble.
That's
the
it.
fact that you even gave him a phone at 11, like, where's he going?
How is that?
That's dynamic in
Where
itself.
is he? I have to tell my daughter, you're not going nowhere. You don't need Facebook. You don't need, because where are you where I'm not? Where are
Right.
you where I'm not? School. And the school has a phone. So the school can call
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And then you go to your grandmother's and your grandmother has a phone,
He
so
has
your
a
grandmother
phone.
doesn't call me.
Listen.
Only when you're often out of my sight do you need a phone. So
Right.
I got nothing to do, girl.
Like these parents are, I don't even understand it. I
Parents are
remember,
crazy.
we remember growing up when we were 11 years old, when we were 15, we would go the entire day without hearing. You would maybe get one phone call to
Thank
your
you.
parent because you would just
Thank
call when
you.
you're at your friend's house or when
Oh,
you,
yeah.
we weren't out here being managed. And then, okay, fine, the kid has a phone, so you can watch your kid and make sure he's safe, but yet he hates you and glues your eyes shut and your mouth
And
closed.
your mouth.
Like she's saying that now her son hates her. It's like, man, that child
He
was
always
born.
did.
He hated you before.
Came
He's
out the
always hated
womb
you.
hating you. Like this is this the single. You made your bed. You lie in it. Like this is your child.
It's your kid. You take care of it.
Take care of it. Good luck to you.
My advice to you is to don't take his phone again and let him rule you.
Stay up at night.
He is obviously the man of the house.
Stay up at night. Don't sleep with. Don't fall asleep because he'll probably glue you shut again. My God. Serves you right. Don't sleep with married men. I mean,
that belongs to your best friend.
especially ones that belong to your best friend. That's just wrong.
But we digress. We move on. Your skin has scratched you from your sins. Okay, so we have two more, and then we have an update. And this one,
Right.
oh my God! What ladies? When your prefrontal cortex, sort of, when your prefrontal cortex is completely there at the age of 25, we expect that you are going to accelerate at a rate that by the time you're in your 30s, you will make better decisions. Well, apparently, this woman's prefrontal cortex must have missed her at 25, because you're going to hear what ridiculousness she's up to. So, in a segment I'm calling DNG, here we go. First of all, let's just start with the first sentence. He don't have a job.
Oh.
He
Okay.
don't have ambition. All he got is D and a GUN. And that's all he needs to be everybody's baby daddy here in Kansas City. My issue is that I'm 38, he's 24, and living in my house. The beeps are mad that he's with me. My car was vandalized. My bedroom windows were busted out. I work nights. Someone did a drive-by on my Ring camera, literally shot it. So I don't have footage of different females entering my house, but I know women have been in my house. I know he told women that I'm his mom. He says he's their plug. They give him money and he helps with the repairs. But I'm sure he's sleeping with these women. How do I confront him about what I know but can't prove? How do I convince him to love me and be faithful? Girl.
Oh God.
You know what?
No,
this woman is a way sweet. Okay.
No.
First of all, 48, you said?
38?
38, and he's
38.
24. And he's
24.
24.
And 24. So first of all, here is the thing. 24 with no job.
And no ambition.
Obviously
Living in
hanging
your house.
out with thugs because your house is getting shot up. So you're dating a gangbanger.
Oh boy.
And you're 38 years old and you work nights. And he's literally probably having full-on freak-offs in your house.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
You're at work.
Absolutely.
And
correct.
You are just out here thinking. First of all, the idea that you took time to write this, like,
yeah, and that's good actually. While she's writing this, as she types word for word, She is at the end. She's still asking for advice, and she's giving us the ultimatum to choose between how do we let him know that she's basically the only one for him, and how do we keep him to commit to her, and how do I confront him without having any proof? That's what she wants us to decide as to which one to go with. You know what, girl? The advice is this. Saoirse Buck said, right, you're a 38-year-old woman. You're almost 40. And you're running around with picnic. Right. You're running around with a little 24-year-old waste youth. Why? A little boy.
Yeah, right.
Who made it clear that he has no job. He has no ambition. He thinks
that he has no respect for you. He calls you his mom.
And you're just like, okay. Like, it's self-esteem.
This is what she should do. This is what she should do. She should at first call the police. Dear. Tell them that this man is trespassing and he needs to leave.
Call the police.
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
You're 38, so you can actually even probably get a restraining order if you're afraid that he'll retaliate in some way. Change the locks on your house.
You're too old.
This
way.
Why?
You're too old to be acting this way. No. That's little young girls sitting. Like, I expect 22-year-old girls and 24. Well, yeah, as soon as you hit 25, there should be some kind of
40-year-old woman.
Develop.
You're 40. You're not
38 is 40. She's 40 years old, y'all.
40.
You're knocking
and
on
you're
40.
concerned about an unemployed
24-year-old with teen and a gun.
Waste you.
And here's the thing, too. And I know we're taking time here, but I've got a problem. Why are men moving into women's houses?
Because women are becoming
as soon as he says, now. "Oh, I'm moving in," I'm like,
red flag.
We're breaking up.
Red flag. If you haven't been to
I'm
his
supposed
place,
to come to your place.
If you haven't been to
you're
his
supposed
place,
to have a place.
Where's your place? And no, your mama's house does not count.
No, I mean you. Your name is on the lease. Your name is on the mortgage. You.
Where's your
place? It's one thing if they moved in your house and then paid your bills.
Right. But he has no job.
In your house paying no bills.
He has no job.
Well, girl, the advice is keep working nights.
And because he has no job, he has all the time in the world to lollygag and just be out here doing the dirtiness in your home, in your mattress that you pay for, the sheets that you probably have to clean because I don't see this 24-year-old doing laundry.
Serves her right. It all serves her right.
Oh no, I agree.
She doesn't have the self-worth to say this is ridiculous.
At 40 years old,
this young man out.
At 40 years old, you should know better. Don't let these young girls be better than you.
It's their own fault.
I've seen 27-year-old.
My daughter would never.
Listen, girl. I have seen the young 20-year-old girls put the guys out to the curb when they are not being respected, and I'm like, go ahead. Sis.
And now you have this 40-year-old woman that's asking, how do I
get him to love
me? How do I get him to love me and be faithful? Yep.
No.
Okay, we're done, girl.
No.
Wrong question.
Girl, go find somebody that's like at least in their 30s, for heaven's sake.
Don't let these young girls be smarter than you.
And that's the advice. We move on because we have more. We have more. There is going to be some hope at the end of this, I think, maybe because there's one that's an update, but I'll leave that for you guys to decide. However, oh Jesus, in our next segment that we're calling Louise, the foolishness continues.
Here we go.
I married my formerly sexy older provider, but now she's a drunk and she's aging like a rotten banana.
Oh.
She hurt her back at the gym and she stopped working out completely. All she does is tan that leather hide she calls skin and essays me whenever I enter the house. Louise, baby, I'm tired. I'm tired of her raspy voice and her smell. A putrid blend of cigarettes, bourbon, and spicy pork rinds with a splash of white diamonds cologne. But she has money. As her husband, I'm entitled to that money. If I cheat, I'll get nothing. I want my poor girlfriend back. We were broke, but we were in love. I don't know what to do. I love my lifestyle with Louise, but I'm empty inside. I want real love, not the kind I'm paid to do. How do I leave Louise and keep my future bag? Question mark. Advice?
Wow. Wow.
Sorry.
Oh, he wants real love.
Here's the thing, as I love to say to people, I say to people, you can't have it all. I know that we've been told we can have it all, but you cannot.
You got you, sir.
So, sir, you got to choose. Are you going to do lifestyles of the rich and famous husband, or are you going to do Poe lifestyle, go to work 9 to 5, or, you
got love.
7 a.m. to 3 p.m. work, you're hide off
to 7 a.m.
to be Brooke. You decide what's more important to you. Is love, what's some, as Tina Turner said, what's love got to do with it?
What's love got to do with it?
Some people would put up with it. We've seen.
But her leather skin, though.
I know.
Listen, women do it all the time.
Women do it easily.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Right.
We all remember Anna Nicole Smith's wrinkly husband. I think he did pass away.
He did.
He did, like very close to when they got married. But women have done it. So, sir, you want to live the rich husband of Hollywood lifestyle? Then do Louise and shut up and get off of our
I know the thing is, I know that women, in a way, sometimes women are different because we are not always. What attracts us, firstly, is who can provide.
We want providers.
We look at looks, but not as much as he's successful. He can take care of me and help me build an empire. Like, that's what we find attractive. Men are different. Men look at women and say, is she hot? Does she make me feel like, yes? Like, that's what matters to men. However, sir, if you like wearing your Louis Vuitton and your Gucci, that's not going to happen with your hot cutie pie that you used to date. Like, it's not. So
that you should have been more ambitious and gone out there and made your own money. So
there you go.
Our advice is continue to do Louise and enjoy her bourbon and white diamonds. Shout out to Elizabeth Taylor because she made the white diamonds.
I mean,
doing what you're gonna do. Enjoy the leather tan, whatever. We don't know. We got nothing for you. You should be more ambitious.
Make a choice, sir.
I mean,
I'm
not promoting it, but I'm not promoting it, but a lot of women that marry for whatever, they take up drinking. So go play pickleball.
He can play golf.
Join a Pilates class.
Ride a horse. That's a nice, like, rich
horse ride. Yes,
horse ride. That's a
horseback
rich man.
riding.
Become an equestrian. I think that's what it's called.
You can do that. Take up
rugby.
Rugby's another rich sport.
Lacrosse.
There you go. Lacrosse. There you go. See, find a rich sport.
Join a social club. Right? Join Soho House.
There you go.
Join Equinox Gym. Make friends.
Yeah.
Ask Louise, is that her name, Louise? Ask her for some money to, seed a business.
A tech company.
Yeah.
Get your job on. Become a founder of something. Start a foundation. A lot of white ladies do that. They start a foundation.
Yes.
Save the children of Africa. Like, do something.
Save the hawks. Save the flamingos.
Save beavers. Thank you.
Yeah. Save the cheetahs.
Yeah.
Save us.
Figure it out. This is the life you wanted. Make it work. Make it work. And we're done with you. Because we have an update. We have an update. We love the updates. Six Down Chicks, thank you for bringing the new updates. And this update we're going to call IEVETENDENT. Do you know what that means? Independence. So this one here, we're going to read you the question that they wrote in and then read the update. Here we go. Boyfriend picked me up in a new car to take me out for my birthday. He showed up high and gave me the keys. We didn't have money like that, so I asked where he got the car. He said it's his aunt's car. We go out to eat. He puts the credit card on the table. He's nervous AF when the server doesn't return right away with the card. He goes to the bathroom. The police arrived and they arrested me. I see him walk out of the restaurant. So the car was stolen, the credit card was stolen. I was arrested because I'm on camera driving the stolen vehicle on the lot. Server didn't see who left the credit card. Boyfriend didn't bond me out. My aunt did. And he has left me to face these charges alone. I'm pregnant and I don't want to snitch on him because he has a record already and I don't want my child's father to be rotting in prison. I shouldn't go to jail for this. What to do? Well, this idiot has an update. Girl, what to do?
Lord.
First of all, what to do? We move on. Here's the update. Two things I'll never forget about Chris. One, the look on his face when he saw the police at the table questioning me. His eyes met mine and he walked away. Two, and he was walking sober. Because remember, apparently he was too high or whatever to drive the stolen car. So when he picked me up in the stolen car, he pretended to be too high to drive. He wanted me to be on camera driving the stolen car. He set me up and he knew I was pregnant. That's so dirty. Also, he told one of our mutuals that he just wanted to see if the card still worked. So he didn't take me up for my birthday. He was testing the card and wanted to pin the crime on me. And here I was trying to protect him. I told the police everything. They traced the stolen vehicle back to where it was stolen from, and I wasn't there. Chris was. My fingerprints weren't on the credit card. They picked him up at his mama's house. His mama and sister called me a snitch. They dragged me to dust on their pages. I didn't care anymore. I had to look out for me. But I was so stressed and sick. One day I doubled over with cramps at work. I lost the baby. I was so depressed. My cousin told me that one day I'll understand that sometimes loss is actually a blessing. I don't have a baby by Chris. There's nothing binding us anymore. I'm free. Happy Independence Day to me.
Oh,
Small blessing.
small, right?
Yeah,
Small
I mean,
blessing.
yeah, going through, losing a child, of
That's
course, is not
horrific. Yeah,
pleasant.
that's not
However,
But
having a
girl,
child with this man was not going to make your life better. So I'm glad that I'm glad that she fought to not do prison time.
for this man, what?
Okay, I'm just young ladies, if you're listening and watching, let Auntie Toshiba give you a cheat code in life. Don't date criminals. The bad boys will land you in jail. They are not the men you have children with. They're not the men you settle down with. They're not the men you marry. They're not the men you cohabitate with. You find good, stable men with ambition and dreams and goals and drive and desire to stay out of jail. That's just a good foundation for you to start with. Why would you in your life think you're about to take a rap for a man who already has been to prison so you feel that that's a person who should be the father of your child? Because he shouldn't rot in prison, but you and your big belly should. A man who didn't even want to really take you out for your birthday. He just wanted to bring you there to see if the card worked, and then looked at you dead in your eyes and walked away. That is the man you were going to put your life on. Young ladies, young ladies, young ladies. This isn't TV. This is real life. And jail in real life isn't like it's on TV.
No.
Okay? So stop it. We're done. We have no more advice. We have nothing to do. We're going to end the show because y'all just be pissing me off doing dumb things. And then you guys end up on Fatal Attraction or one of them shows or whatever. And the man done left you and went to this real woman because he walked up. I bet you this real woman picked him up from the corner of the restaurant.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. She came right on time.
Yeah. Listen.
She came right on time and picked him up.
Yeah, he was like, let me use the baby mama to
do a
to
dry
just
run.
Take the
fall
for me because
that's cold. Wow.
She's never been to prison before. It's fine. This will be her first offense.
Right? They'll let her off.
I've heard men say this.
Men have said that, yeah.
It's her first offense.
I've seen What Fatal Attraction on TV One or on YouTube. Just put Fatal Attraction the series, and you ladies will see. Anyways, we got 30 seconds. Kelly, take it away. We're done.
Oh, well, you know what, everyone, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Make sure to watch our replays right over there as well. Check us out Saturdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, every Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube and on IG. You can watch us live right here. We're back on IG. We're so happy. Y'all gotta go. Keep fit. Have fun. We got Cursia. I'm Tully. We got Queen Sheba. Till next time.